Chorus plays a critical role in New Zealand as being the company that provides the infrastructure behind all of the broadband connection in the country.
We have just over 800 people working at Chorus, but that's only people that are employees of Chorus. We also have a really large service technician community of thousands out going to people's homes, connecting them to our network.
We've spent maybe the last 10 years building a fibre network. We're 97% done now. So what that means is we're becoming more of an operator rather than a builder.
Some of the organisation and ways that we've worked that have worked for us in the past needs to adjust. And this is what takes us on that adaptive journey, was the fact that we were moving into a different phase in our existence, and therefore we need to reflect that in the way we were working.
Part of our strategy has got a specific line entry that says build a more adaptive organisation, because for an organisation to thrive, the people have to be able to adapt and the organisation has to be able to adapt. If you say that an organisation has to adapt, actually an organisation is made up of people, and so that's what needs to be willing and able to change.
What people ultimately want is they want to grow and develop, and we need to make sure that we're able to ensure that our organisation can continue to learn new things, continue to develop new muscles.
Being more adaptive at Chorus is about developing a culture with a growth mindset and attitude, and at the heart of that, that's about the biggest opportunity at Chorus, and that is our people, unlocking our people so that they can help us deliver our strategy.
Sometimes it's hard to change yourself. It's hard to look at yourself and know what your strengths and weaknesses are. I think it's always helpful to have an external perspective.
And we thought, let's get somebody else that can bring us some insight, some experience from other companies, so that we don't reinvent the wheel.
Having Radically on board has helped give us the confidence to wrap our arms around adaptive and agile working and do it ourselves. What they've brought is a whole lot of tool sets and mindsets that have been really beneficial for Chorus as we've thought about our future and how we navigate that journey.
My experience with Radically was that they started by trying to understand who we were, and that wasn't just at an executive level, that was also with myself and the team, and to try and build a personal relationship, because when you're trying to do hard things and really trying to roll out a significant cultural and behavioural change for a large business, you actually need to be able to have difficult conversations, and that only really works if you can have easy conversations first.
I think working with Radically has definitely made a positive change. So I work in the regulatory team and we look at quite complex policy issues, and they come from across the business and we need input from a lot of different people. I think that the cross-functional approach has worked really well from my perspective, so much more efficient in terms of getting to the right answer and not kind of constantly chasing your tail trying to work out what's true.
Quicker momentum to get things moving, clarity across teams of who is doing what, better ownership of outcomes where you're meeting daily or weekly as individuals reporting how you're travelling, you get better ownership and accountability.
We're also seeing an ability to harness our collective skills, and I don't just mean functional expertise, but actually people being able to bring their whole self to work and their perspective being valued in any area that you're talking about.
They are considered a part of the team. I think the other one is the coach with a bit of edge. They're not about being nice, but they're here to kind of push us in the right direction, and that sometimes can feel uncomfortable, but that shows us that they're doing the right thing.
There are things that are very specific to our experience and our needs. What we've really liked about the Radically team is that they took the time to listen to us, understand what were our circumstances, the things that we wanted to do, our priorities, and they really adjusted their model to that. That is something that we've really appreciated.
Our ambition was always to create an environment where people could actually choose this change for themselves, rather than we're telling you what to do, we're putting it on you. And it's happened quicker than we expected, which was wonderful, because it tells me that people have been ready for this, and all we've really done is set the wheels in motion to allow them to feel empowered and to step into what this change might bring for them.
That was a bit of a surprise to all of us, how hungry the team was for learning those new skills and putting them to life.
I personally was initially a little bit sceptical of some of this stuff and have become a total convert.
I definitely think it's helpful to have external expertise. It keeps your momentum going. It sort of holds you to account, as well as giving you the fresh eyes, the fresh ideas.
I think working with Radically has definitely made a positive change.
It has helped us do the things that we wanted to achieve.